Hello, my love, and welcome back to another episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you are having the best day ever. I want to remind you guys that we are in the middle of the Black Friday sales over on Instagram. If you have not registered to receive the emails, you can do so via the link in the show notes of this episode, but you're going to want to make sure that you check out Instagram if you're looking to save on all things for the week of Black Friday sale. Also, you can head back and listen to episode number 197, where I talk about almost all of the Black Friday sales. I did leave a couple of things out that I decided to throw in last minute, but that episode will go over kind of all of the things that I am selling for the week of Black Friday. Today's morning message, however, is one that I know that you need to hear, so I want you to listen up. This message has been inspired by a lot of conversations that I've been having with clients as of recently, and I think it's something that we all need to be reminded of. So let's jump in and then I will riff on it a little bit. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to remind you, experiencing discomfort, fear, lack of confidence, intimidation, imposter syndrome, and limiting beliefs are a normal part of doing something new. These things are not indicators that you're not ready, you should stop, you're going to fail, you should run in the opposite direction and abandon your dreams. It just means you're doing something you've never done before. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You are growing. Stop talking yourself out of chasing your dreams because you think these feelings mean you're not supposed to do this. That's bullshit. I love this message so much because I used to think and believe that if I felt fear or scared or I felt like I wasn't ready to do something, then it meant, oh, I just must not do this. This must not be meant for me. I should probably abandon this dream, turn around and run as fast as I possibly can in the opposite direction. Like abort mission ASAP because this feels scary. I'm not confident. I don't know what I'm doing. And I had myself convinced that those feelings meant I wasn't supposed to do what I was getting ready to do. When in the reality, what I've realized over the last 5 years, doing new things requires you having the willingness to experience all of those things over and over and over again. So much of what I do in my life, in my business, it brings up feelings of discomfort and fear and lack of confidence and intimidation and imposter syndrome and limiting beliefs, doubt of, can I do this? Am I capable of this? What are other people going to think of me? Am I qualified to do this? I'm not the smartest person in the room. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't understand what she's talking about. How many times have you learned something new and it felt challenging? You didn't get it at first. You felt behind, or you felt like, I'm an imposter to even be trying to do this, or you felt intimidated because there were so many people already ahead of you. And you convince yourself that feeling these things means now just must not be the time. I really want to remind you, now is the time. And these feelings, they are going to be present. No matter if you decide to go after what it is that you want today, in 6 months, or in 6 years. I used to think these feelings will go away and I'll do it when I'm not scared anymore. I'll do it when I feel ready. I'll do it when, fill in the blank, when I'm not afraid or when there's no limiting beliefs or when I'm not intimidated. But I just realized if I put things off, those feelings are just awaiting me when I finally decide to start. So I have to be brave enough and courageous enough to face those feelings and face those thoughts and face the limiting beliefs and the fears now, because the only way to get over them is to start and to gain experience and to grow through what it is that you're beginning. It's new to experience all of these things when you're starting something new. It's new to experience all of these things when you're stepping into a level that you've never experienced before. Fear is not an indicator to stop. Having a limiting belief that you're maybe not ready for this does not mean that you're actually not ready for it. I say it all of the time. Your thoughts are not facts. You can think things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they are true. It doesn't mean that you have to abandon your dreams and turn around and give up because you feel like I'm not ready or I'm afraid or she's smarter than me or she's further ahead than me. Sure, those things can all be true, and you can also decide that you are still going to go after what it is that you want in your life. So I want you to affirm today's morning message with this affirmation. I will no longer allow the discomfort and fear that comes with doing new things to be an excuse to not follow through. I will embrace these feelings and continue pursuing my dreams. I hope that you will take this to heart, because what happens for so many people is we continue to put off for tomorrow or next week or next month, and we say, I'll get to it, in hopes that we won't feel that way when we finally do get to it. But the reality is, when we decide again that we're going to get to it, we still feel that way, and we realize, man, I could have just started this 2 years ago and I would be over this by now. I wouldn't be feeling this way anymore. And how much could I have achieved if I would have just started back then? We don't want to look back on our lives and wonder and wish, oh, where could I be right now? Or I wish I would have started sooner. Because in the moment we feel fear or lack of belief in ourselves or a lack of confidence. A reminder, it is normal for you to experience that. You can feel all of those things and still decide that you are going to pursue the goals and the dreams that you have for yourself, because you are a woman who is capable of feeling those things and still saying yes to the opportunities that are in front of her. You would not have the opportunity to go after what you want if it wasn't meant for you. Ready is a decision. You can decide right now that you are ready to say yes to the opportunity that is right in front of you, so that you can move in the direction of what it is that you want. Okay. I love you guys so very much. I also want to remind you, because I haven't even mentioned it here, we have been turning these morning messages into phone backgrounds for you. If you want beautiful wallpapers for the background of your phone, where I've taken these, the team actually has taken these morning messages and turned them into beautiful phone wallpapers. You can get them for free. I will put the link to register for those in the show notes. Every week on Thursday, we email out the 2 brand new phone wallpapers. When you register, you will get immediate access to the entire library of all of the wallpapers that we have already created for you. I love them. I have it on the background of my phone. So many of my clients have it on the background of their phone. Team members have it on the background of their phones. It's so fun. You can pick ones that resonate with you, and it's like a beautiful affirmation. Every time you pick up your phone, you can affirm the truth that you are really want to learn to embody in your life. Okay. Again, if you haven't already, it would mean the world to me if you left a rating and review on the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. Things are blowing up over here, and it just makes me so excited. For those of you who have been with me for forever, thank you so much. If you're new here, welcome. I love you. I am so grateful that you are here. You guys are the best community in the world. I love and appreciate you. And I will talk to you guys on the next episode of the Queen of Pep Talks podcast. See ya.